if you are the kind of eagle-eyed viewer who really notices what's in somebody's YouTube background, you may have noticed that there is something different this week. I won a trophy last week! Can you believe it? I never win anything. I should probably explain what the trophy is for. Basically, the chorus I'm a member of, every year at our AGM we have a vote for our barbershopper of the year. And for some bizarre and incredibly random reason, I won it this year. I will confess that I did say to my family and friends before said AGM, oh my god, it'd be so amazing to win that. But I never thought for a second that I actually would. I think everybody probably thinks, oh, I wouldn't mind winning a trophy. But there's no way I thought I'd actually bring it home with me because there are so many more deserving people at chorus than me. Winning it meant the absolute world to me because the chorus means the absolute world to me. There's nothing I'd rather win an award for, I don't think. So, yay! And because I love everybody at the chorus, I genuinely would not have cared who won. Every single person there deserves a trophy because they are all superstars, and whoever's name Leslie had called out, I would have been just as ecstatically happy for them as I was for myself. Which is unusual because in normal circumstances, I'm competitive as heck.
I hope you're ready to lose, mother, because you are going down. Let's start this game of Yahtzee. I think I've gone off this idea.
Okay, I admit it. If I'm gonna play a board game with someone or if I'm involved in any kind of team activity, I do become kind of a monster. There's just a part of me that desperately wants to win. And yes, if I'm playing a game or involved in an activity where I'm really badly losing, I have been known to sulk.
Hey, I'm winning. Yahtzee's a stupid game anyway.
I'm competitive in almost all things. I say almost because I think it's fairly obvious to anyone that I will never win any kind of award for sports.
Yeah, woo, sports, go team.
Just before we start, give me just a second. And there are exceptions to the rule. If I'm competing against someone I really care about or, a very close family member, then sometimes I start feeling slightly guilty if I'm winning. And that's just because I hate the idea of somebody I love being disappointed or sad. I'm just too nice for my own good. But in most circumstances, if I'm going to compete with somebody, I want to win! Something just takes over where I'm just like, right, okay, we can do this, I can do this, yeah, #1! And that is not who I am in my everyday life. So where that comes from, I'm not entirely sure, but it's somewhere deep within, and it makes itself known whenever I have to compete with anybody for any reason. The biggest problem I have with being competitive, though, is not that I turn into a monster, because I contain the monster quite well most of the time. It's more the fact that I don't win very often. I said at the start of this video that I was shocked to win that trophy because I never win anything, and that's pretty true. I'm not really good at much. I mean, if I'm doing a pub quiz, I rely very heavily on having very clever teammates, and I basically always lose at Scrabble. And I think we can all be very honest with ourselves and just say there's no way I'll ever win a dance competition. Maybe that's why I'm competitive, because I rarely win anything. I'm not used to being the best at something, so even if it's just a board game, if I win it, it makes me feel good. Perhaps deep within, there is a part of me that is trying to make up for all the times I've come last or just, not been good enough. Wow, this video just went deep. Just know that if I play a game of Monopoly with you, I will go from being sweet and nice Emma to a ruthless monster who wants you bankrupt. I promise I'm a nice person most of the time. It's just if I get really competitive, I slightly become a monster, but it's fine. I almost always lose. So, feel free to take me on in a challenge and I will be really competitive about it and then lose. So, that's just how my life goes. I'm gonna go. Let me know in the comments if you're competitive and where you think that competitive streak comes from. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up if you would like to, and you can click on my floaty head to subscribe or go over here to watch last week's video. I'm gonna go and try and persuade someone to play a board game with me so that, I can just try and claw back some self-esteem. Bye!